little man. Where are we today? Somewhere new? Yeah, here we are. Showtime.
Short time? Yeah, I don't. She doesn't go over, so she's fine. I think long term. Well, I'm gonna see how she grows.
So legally, have you looked at the legal thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, she's so cute.
What are you doing? Hello. Hello. Good boy. Ruffy has not the slightest interest at being involved. But we went to a new venue for him this morning at Prestige. I have no actual excuse for not starting this earlier. But I just didn't because I was scrolling TikTok and playing with my dog this morning before we left. And then all of a sudden I had to get him ready to go. So that was not successful. But yeah, he was so good. I'm so pleased with him. He was chef's kiss in the warm-up. He was just beautiful. I love riding him so much. New venue. that he's never been to before, and he was super, obviously no arena walk, just went straight and did the test, which I do think is always like a big ask if they've been a bit spooky or a bit, you know, excitable in the past. And he was so chill today. All the erratic behaviour I was experiencing before is gone. So yeah, couldn't be happier with him. His actual test was the first one he's done since August at the under 25, so he was a little bit excited in the canter work when he went in, and I think that was just the little bit of like tension and excitement and stress, maybe a bit overwhelmed with the situation. But that was the only bit that we saw. Just canter work was a bit feral. But yeah, other than that, he was an angel. He's just so happy with his frame and his relaxation as well. He was just really on it, and he's just feeling really good at the moment, and I just love riding him so much, and I'm so glad he's come back so well after all that stuff. He feels 100 times better than Sheepgate, so if we can just tame everything and he could stop playing sick so he misses shows, we're going to be onto a real winner, I think. We are just ready to go to HOYS, so just move my car out of the way, and we're ready to get on the road now.
Horse of the Year Show, Rocco, Rolo, Cowboy, and of course, Emma Tylerley, the Hoof Perfect Dog, and...
Well, just having one final. Let's really show our appreciation for the Supreme Pony of the Year, Ellsworth Spring Parade and young Florence Rendell. Jane Ross, KBF, Lucia.
Clear round number one on the cards, and superbly done by Joe Stock. is for John Whittaker and Unique to Framport. That man is... Oh, it's such a good round, such a good round. 40.66. The leading show jumper of the year, Trevor Breen, Canoe Blue. Show jumper of the year, Trevor Breen, Canoe Blue. Ladies and gentlemen. For the team there, and some amazing work from our team behind it. Gentlemen, we get set to welcome and following on, it is to the other end of the scale, the mini winner, the Supreme Pony of the Year, Ellsworth's.
Time for a cheeky HOYS haul. I hope you can't hear the air horn that's blowing currently. Anyway, had the best time for my first visit to HOYS, loved it so much. Wasn't 100% what I was expecting, having been to like London International and Your Horse Live. It was a lot smaller than I thought it would be, to be honest. But nonetheless had a great time. Was quite different to some of the other shows that I've been to as well in terms of like what was on in the arenas and stuff. Nice to see like some normal people as well, like in the main ring, living out their dreams, doing like the Supremes and stuff. So that was really cool. Anyway, first stop, Mono Shield. So got 2 tubs of Mono Shield because they had a show offer. This is great. The boys are on it, Milo and Ruff. And I do really believe it works. Ruff went a little bit, he got taken off it, basically trying to save a little bit of extra money and reduce how much he was having in his feed. But he, with the grass, he's really sensitive to that sort of stuff and has had ulcers in the past. So took him off it, noticed a difference within like a couple of, it's probably been off it like a month, and noticed a difference after about a month. So popped him back on it, and within like 48 hours he was happy again. Only change we made, so I do believe it really works. And they very kindly gave us this bag and some, if I can get them out, a saddle pad, which was so kind. So it's very smart. Just got the little logo on the corner. And then some caps for me and Mum as well, so that was really kind of them. So thanks, Mono Shield. And got some reins from Henry James. They're the Biofane ones with the like stoppers, like the grip, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they've got grips on them and little pieces of leather to stop them sliding through your hands. So I love these ones. They're nice and thin, and I really struggle to keep my hand closed on the rein, which isn't great. But these definitely make it a little bit easier. And these are Fabergé. Milo and Ruff have a pair. So Fabergé does obviously his own because he actually has a Henry James bridle. So that has completed his look. Then we have some Cool Horse socks. So I got the blue bows, which are so cute. I love the bows. I'm a big sucker for the bows. Some little pumpkins. I did want the orange ones, but they only had them in a large on the stand. We went on Sunday, so I think they're probably pretty close to selling out. So I got the navy ones anyway. And then some Christmas bows because they're so cute. Honestly, can't wait to wear them. I love the Cool Horse socks. They're really, really good. And they last for ages. I've got a pair at the moment that have just got a hole coming in them, and they must be like 5 years old, I reckon. Then another light from Woofwear. Already have one of these. They're $14.99. And they're really good, just for the end of our stables and stuff, and the track out to the arena, which doesn't have a light. So getting ready for winter, rechargeable, perfect. I think it's rechargeable. Yeah, rechargeable. So yeah, perfect for that. And then also from Fabergé, one of the Lemieux head collars, because he is surprisingly strong for a small pony, and he's just quite difficult sometimes to lead, and it doesn't matter how much groundwork you do, which he does every week. He does groundwork. He sees an opportunity and he takes it, and he's really strong. So got one of these that he can wear at shows. He doesn't really need it at home, but for shows, just in case, don't want to lose him. Something new to try, the Rowan Barbary sprinkles. So they're just like little bits of dried out food, like apple, banana, beetroot, carrot, and dried grass. Bought these for Ruff. They were on offer, so I bought 2 bags because I'm sure someone will eat them if Ruff won't. Not a big fan of, like, he has had ulcers, so he always has something, like a bucket feed of chaff before he gets worked, just to help. And he's not always, he'll eat it at home, generally, but at stay away shows when he's a little bit stressy and his attention gets taken, he's not quite so keen. A feed rep did say that we could try getting some different samples, so he's having like a different chaff every time, but he's really sensitive, and I don't know if over a course of a week that would be too much. So we got these to try anyway. I think Equilibrium do a similar sort of thing, so there's other options out there too, and it was definitely just worth a go because I'd really rather he ate something before I rode him. I think this is the last bit of my stuff. This is from Forelock and Fringe, so a subscriber to their monthly box, and they were handing these out at HOYS if you went and showed them that you are a subscriber. So in here we have a Coldstream cap with the sparkles, very nice. A microfiber cloth, which love, perfect for clipping. It says Forelock and Fringe on the bottom. Some Champion Cherry Shine Shampoo from Supreme Products. That's like, I reckon that would go a fair way if you dilute it. Some little treats, I think these are. Some little Maxima treats there. Little donuts. And then there was a High Shine, is this? No? Magic Sparkle? I don't know, shampoo sample. And then there was just some little leaflets and discounts. So that was very nice. Definitely something nice to give back. So that is everything that we got. Mum had a couple of bits, but I won't show you those. So yeah, we had a really good weekend. Try to be reserved with the HOYS shopping because we do have Your Horse Live and London coming up, and Black Friday, which I do like to pick up some of the stuff. I keep like a list of things I want to replace or upgrade, or just things that I want. And I just go through it, but I don't really want to pay full price because obviously horses stuff's really expensive. So yeah, keeping my eyes peeled at Your Horse Live and during Black Friday for some bargains. And yeah, just a really nice weekend. So I'll see you again very soon.